Our next presenter, Bonita Zarrillo. In 2013, Bonita was elected on Coquitlam City Council and re-elected just last fall. In her first term, she asked the City of Coquitlam to consider adding some local flavor to their purchasing policy, but that idea was defeated. Since that time, Buy Local initiatives continue to grow and be embraced across Canada, and she hopes that this initiative will be embraced by the City of Coquitlam soon. Please welcome Bonita Zarrillo.
So, Councillor wants the city to buy local. This was the headline in May last year, and it's absolutely true. As a Coquitlam City Councillor, I'm passionate about the idea of buying local because I truly believe it will create more good-paying jobs in the community. For me, it's about creating jobs. One of my main goals as an elected official is to create more opportunities for people to work close to home because I believe it improves the quality of their life. As a working mom myself, I have commuted in three of Canada's largest cities, and I know the challenge of a long commute and the toll it can take on a person and their family. I would like to be able to move a person's commute from the picture you see on the right to the picture you see on the left. In my everyday life, I meet so many individuals that would like the same thing. So with this in mind, you can understand my disappointment when the headline read, "Buy Local Plan Fizzles." I felt this was a real blow to the progress of the city, and I have to admit, I was sad to see that some of my colleagues in Coquitlam weren't ready to take this step. That said, I'm not ready to give up. So the good news is, I believe in the law of attraction, and we've heard it a few times tonight, and that is about who and what is around you can rub off on you, and that means, in this case, Coquitlam is fortunate because we have neighboring cities that have stepped into the Buy Local movement and are encouraging local jobs. With the law of attraction holding true, their efforts will no doubt have a positive influence in Coquitlam. So what am I talking about? Our neighbors here, we're talking about Port Moody. Their city hall has already embraced a buy local clause in their purchasing policy, and on their website, on their city website, they call out buy local as a city initiative. I'm so impressed by that, and I'm hopeful that Coquitlam will get there soon. Fort Coquitlam, a bit more subtle, but really they're offering a community job board on their city website. I find this really cool, and I hope that it catches on with a wider and wider array of jobs being posted there. Since my ultimate hope for Buy Local is to create local job opportunities, having a local job board is a great start for a city. And I see that as a part of the Buy Local initiative. So with the good works of Port Moody and Port Coquitlam all around us, it is my hope that over the next little while, there will be a new headline in the paper, Buy Local needs to be revived, especially in Coquitlam. If we can get more people thinking about it, surely it will come to be reality. There is some proof around the idea that thoughts become things, or positive thinking, as was mentioned earlier. And in the newspaper recently, thoughts became things in Port Moody. They broke ground on a brand new office tower that will house hundreds of local jobs very soon, I'm sure. So now lots of hard working and negotiating went into bringing this to fruition, but I believe it starts with a mindset to focus on a local economy. And that's where my head is at, and why I feel embracing Buy Local is so important, and I'm so happy that we have so many leaders in our community that feel the same. In Coquitlam, I'm truly concerned at this time about the potential decline in jobs that are happening. Recently, we lost some high-profile businesses, and then the past job growth in Coquitlam has not been keeping up with the pace of the cities around us. I truly believe that some of the success or lack of success in creating jobs relates to a mindset of our city leaders, and the city leaders need to create environments for jobs to be built. Buy Local is a key part of that. And this slide sums up the basis of my thinking and my passion towards buying local. At the most basic level, when you buy local, more money stays in the community. It's that simple, it's that easy. And as Coquitlam continues to grow, it will be even more important to try to encourage local business and to stop the daily commute and the exodus that's happening in our city. I talked to some people today that work in downtown Coquitlam, and we really need to stop that exodus on a daily basis. And I like this quote here about velocity. Buying local enhances the velocity of money or circulation speed need in the area. This idea is that if currency circulates more quickly, the money passes through more hands, and more people have had the benefit of the money and what it has purchased for them. So velocity requires change agents, though, and we have some in our community. I'm sure many of you have taken part in the initiatives up here on the slide, and you can be sure that each time you do that, you're creating prosperity in the community and keeping jobs in the community. Just to step away quickly about local, buy local, and jobs is about charity, and I wanted to share that it's been proven over and over again that local businesses share more charity than local businesses, and I've read studies up to 200% more times they give in the local community when it's a local business. This quote here I heard at a local government leader function recently, and I want to share it. The quote is, "When large corporations look to come into a community, they look first to the feds for tax breaks, then approach the province for tax breaks, then they dictate their needs to the municipality. And if that's not a call to buy more local, I don't know what is." So the moral of this story is, I think buy local is good because it drives jobs and prosperity in the community, and I'll continue to push from the legislative side to make something happen in the city of Coquitlam, but we all know the strongest change agents are consumers. So as a consumer, you can make change happen faster, you can drive the bus here. If we go back to thoughts become things and positive thinking, then the more people thinking buy local, the more chance it will happen in our city hall in Coquitlam. As a consumer, your buying habits don't need to change drastically to help the whole buy local initiative along. Instead, just small shifts in behavior can be the key to more jobs in the community. Some of you have probably heard of the 10% shift. I've read about it, where you just need to buy 10%, move a shift of 10% of your buying local. So I guess this is my call to action for those of you out there that can help the buy local initiative in Coquitlam. Shift a small portion of your purchasing to local suppliers. And it doesn't have to be just shopping. It can be insurance, lawyers, website firms, all of that. And why do we need to do that? For a prosperous community. Prosperous communities can be defined by the engagement of its citizens. The more local people live, the more prosperous community can be. I believe that, and I believe that's the outcome of just buying local. To me, the true definition of work-life balance is spending your life in a city where you can live, work, and play. And that's why I'm passionate about buy local. Thank you. So when the question came over, what does love mean to you, I was trying to think of some really profound, deep answer to that question. One of the options that was given to us was a one-word answer, so I thought I'd take that one. And the picture there is basically just space and stars and nothingness, vast nothingness. So I'm not trying to be profound or deep, I'm just thinking it's nothingness, and maybe we could take a minute and just enjoy what we're feeling tonight. And thank you so much.